Good afternoon, everyone. We've had about 4 days of rain now. Nothing constant. Yesterday we had more. See, a little bit in the tongue at the moment. Yesterday a little bit more than the other few days. Rain through most of the night. It started off, just came out of nowhere. It was just getting dark. The wind picked up. Heavy rain for about half an hour. And just calmed down into a steady, just a normal steady rain. I went to bed early and I watched Theresa May resigning, the last Prime Minister's questions in the Houses of Parliament, and a resignation to the Queen, and then old Boris arriving at Buckingham Palace to see her Madge and getting the nod to be the next Prime Minister. It's going to go down now. Look at the rice. So these fields were really yellow a couple of days ago before the rain come. They were looking terrible. A little bit worse further down, but what a difference. This is what I like about living out here in the rural parts. You know, having a quad bike. When I'm bored, I can just go jump on it, go for a ride. Yeah, this field was pretty bad. You can see, get through these trees here. That patch there. See there, it's all dead. Well, there's enough rice still growing anyway, where you're going to get a decent crop. They sow it too close together anyway. Should have more of a space between so the roots get enough food for themselves instead of competing with other rice plants. See, all this here is dead and near the edges. It seems to suffer near the edges more for some reason. I don't know if it's the eucalyptus trees, the roots go down and under and steal water or not. I don't know. Just the way it is. Yeah, I don't get bored really here. If I do, well, I don't anymore anyway because of the internet. Now, I like watching documentaries on YouTube. I like my history, my war stuff, ancient history, religion, nature programs, all kind of stuff I like. So there's Minnie's uncle's land. Here we go, it's looking okay, nice and green. A bit right up the other bit on the far land. Look, that was really yellow. That's greened up a little bit. I'll just get off and take a walk down and have a look here. Got a few bare patches, but got some rice seed left that can always plant by hand. But there was nothing here anyway, it's come through. The rice I did initially is down there. It's looking a lot better now. But over by the bank over there, I'll show you, that was all dead 3-4 days ago when I was last down. Yeah, I tell you what, I love this thing. It's the best thing I bought, really. Okay, my Kawasaki's great, my car's great, and they're necessary. This isn't necessary, but man, it's a lot of fun. When it does rain on these tracks, it's like riding on ice, and this thing's a good laugh. Get sideways. Now you're not going to fall off. You might tip over, but you shouldn't fall off. I'm just going to let the camera roll anyway. I'm going to go and meet Marcus, my friend, And I go to the market and buy a few things. I just made a spaghetti bolognese before I come out. There you go, look, hang on. I can't really get down there. Hang on. Yeah, I made a spaghetti bolognese before I come out. That's in the pan. It's all cooked, so I'll warm it up when I get back. Along there, all along the side. But again, I can see green shoots. New growth. I don't know what it is. You got these weeds here. Even though it's been sprayed, they're growing. I'll come down tomorrow and pull some of them out. Come down with Mimi's mum or dad. And bring some rice down on them bare patches. Just pop some in. Some seeds. This is where I run most of the time. Come all the way down here, there's a lake here, and I run round the lake and all the way back. About 4.5 miles. I only go steady nowadays. No point trying to kill myself. I have a lot of pain in the knee anyway, so half the time it's just like a limping jog. There's all that water in there, but it belongs to another village and I'm not allowed to pump from there into the land. Could actually do it because there's little tunnels, little culverts underneath, but I won't want to get caught. Obviously Mimi's off doing a sewing course, lessons, whatever. But I stay busy. I'm happy in my own mind, in my own skin. I can do what I want to do, I can do it when I want. Checking, make sure the microphone isn't on mute. Lost count how many times I've done that. Yeah, but just come on the quad bike if I'm bored and go for a thrashing around these lanes. I'll get covered in shit, have some fun. If I go out for a run in the morning, normally go about 7 o'clock, maybe a little bit earlier. Back for, well, it takes me about 40 minutes, something like that. Get back, relax, have a drink, shower, catch up on news, do some editing if I've got a video on the go, or read comments, reply. Before you know it, it's lunchtime. Either make myself something to eat or I'll go out. If I bother at all. It's just great, live a stress-free life. I can either watch a film in the afternoon if I want. Anything. I can find just about anything. All on my Android box. You see, there's always YouTube. Got normal TV anyway that streams. Go for a ride on my motorbike. No worries. But I'm just happy and I'm settled. Been here 7 years next month. I don't miss the condo, I don't miss Pattaya and John Tien and Pratum Nak at all. No, I'd never give it a thought. think it's a good place for a 2-week millionaire, 3-week millionaire to come out, you know, especially if you're single and you want to sow your oats and have a good time. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's much better if you come out with a group of lads and you're carrying on with each other. But if you're coming out on your own, but you know, I think once you start getting in your 40s and your 50s, that kind of lifestyle soon wears off, and it impacts you as well. The old hedonistic lifestyle takes its toll. Not that it seems to stop a lot of people here. You know, the average, shall I say, monger type when you see them, especially in the daytime. Oh, it's terrible. See some of those young girls walking around with, I mean, you can't even describe some of these creatures, but hey-oh. Each to their own. Each to their own, really. You know, a few people might have just come through a divorce. You know, there might be a widower that's been, you know, been sat twiddling the thumbs and been depressed for the last few years, you know, on the death of a loved one. They might be being dragged out to party for the first time by a mate, and those people, you know, they deserve a second chance in life, and if they get woken up by a visit, a party here, and why not go and enjoy yourself. You know, many people that come out here to do that end up living out places like this, like me. I just came out because I wanted to live in the old country, and I wanted to be near my brother. So that's why I'm here. Spain was my first destination of choice, but it came down to economics. Now, I'm 49 years old, I could afford to live here. The biggest cost was property. You know, even a shitty apartment in Spain at the time, cheapest was around about 40,000 euros. A decent one, sort of like double that and up, in a nice area. And I was buying a villa. That was 185,000 euros. I've ended up building the house I've got here now for around about 50,000 euros, I suppose. And that's like now. When I first built it, probably about under 30,000, and I've spent 20,000 buying land, adding bits and bobs, doing the barn, etc. Turkeys. I needed a vehicle when I was out here, so the pickup was essential. Got a really good deal on that. It was a 750,000 baht car, but I got 70,000 baht off it, just by 80,000 baht off it rather, just by registering it in Mimi's name. Yeah, it was a risk. That could have come back to haunt me, bite me, burn me, but you know, 7 years later we're still together. So I ended up, what, 680,000 for that, for a 5-door high-riser pickup. High-racer pickup even. Never had a problem with it, been a good car. And then the PCX, just needed something for rank size rather than going around on the little Fino. I had a Fino for a condo which I brought back, and the other Fino was what Mimi had anyway in the first place. But muggins here, there was still I think 12,000 owing on it. I paid the rest off. You know, I've got my bicycles, still go out. just the old money situation. I'm glad I came out when I did. Say if I'd have waited till 55, I'd have been buggered. It'd have cost me a lot more because of the pound to the baht. If I was coming over from the UK now, I don't think I'd buy right now. No, unless you've had money put aside in a Thai bank where you got a decent rate. I'm pretty confident. Well, if Boris don't deliver, there's going to be uproar. If he can't get Parliament to back him, if these Tories on the Remain side want to rebel, you know, he feels like that he's just sacked out the cabinet to form his own cabinet, want to begrudge the fact that they've been moved out of position and cry like the big kids they can be, then the only thing he can do really would be to call a general election. And I've got a feeling he'd have to do a deal with the Brexit party, Nigel Farage, where the Tories wouldn't field candidates. They wouldn't field a Remain Tory candidate in a Leave area. And I also think the Brexit party could smash Labour in a lot of the northern, especially northern Leave voting areas that have got Remainer MPs in place. The one I'd really love to see voted out is Yvette Cooper. I loved it when her husband Ed Balls got voted out, but to watch Yvette Cooper get kicked out, now that would be beautiful. But let's see. I've done enough talking. Hope you enjoyed the ride. God knows what it'll be like when I go back to edit, but hey ho. Just bimbling along. Now Marcus, the lad I'm going to sit and have a chat with, is supposed to be setting up a restaurant beginning of the month, but he's been saying that for a while. I will see. Well, his missus is anyway. I often go to that shop there, sit and have a beer. It's pretty good. I videoed a couple of times from this place where I'm going now, from the corner shop. It's not been busy for a while. No, it just seems like nobody's got money to spend anymore. It's noticeable when the markets are up, you know. And it's not like everybody's deserted the markets to go shop at Tesco, Macro, Big C, because there ain't any around here. I'm glad I live where I live. I won't want to live in a place like this. It'd do my head in. Yeah, it's got a few more things, a few more shops, and has the market and what have you, but I know I like the trip out anyway to come. And go back to my own little world. My private space around me, more or less. she up to? Fixing a gate. Our new neighbour. I always have a meet up with him once or twice a week anyway. Right, the thumbs up is where he normally is. Ah, the old sun's breaking through for the first time today. Feel the heat. All that damp stuff that's on the road will start evaporating. It'll be like a sauna. Not a big market today. There you go, sit on the corner here. Hopefully see if I can get some footage. You sometimes get some mad stuff at the junction. So the old temple's finished.